right, let's get started. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Judge Lal, and let's see, courtroom 2 and ACDC. Right. Good morning, Mr. Haddad. Okay, are there any changes to the You sent okay, let's get started. Good morning. My name is Judge Lal, and this is going to be the state all-purpose calendar with the State Court of Fulton County for today, December 18th, 2025. We are going to be addressing misdemeanor cases today, which have already been accused. Bonds have been set, and the defendants should have had an opportunity to speak with their attorney to see how they would like to proceed with their case. Today, the person who's charged with one or more misdemeanor offenses can either accept a plea offer from the prosecutor and enter a plea in exchange for a recommended sentence, or the defendant has a right to exercise demand for a jury trial, and the case will be further noticed for trial. In either event, please remember that if you are so charged with a misdemeanor offense or offenses, you have a right to remain silent. Anything that you say in open court that's not only being recorded but live streamed, your statements can and will be used against you in the treatment of your case. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed and to represent you for these proceedings. Okay, courtroom, I guess I'm starting with, which one am I starting with? ACDC or courtroom 2?
Start here. We go number 1, Mr. Andrews.
All right, Mr. Adonis Andrews is accused of simple assault from December 4th, case 25 CR 7811J. Mr. Andrews, you've been advised of your rights. Your attorney is Mr. White. This is going to be a plea. So, Mr. Andrews, please raise your right hand.
Okay, first off, Judge, I'm transgender, so can you address me as Miss?
Oh, I beg your pardon. Miss Andrews. Miss Andrews, could you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Miss Evans Battle, what's the recommendation?
Yes, good morning. The recommendation is 12 months, serve 30 days, credit for time served, balance probated, complete an MHET, complete 30 hours of community service, no further contact with Malcolm McDonald, and stay away from 190 Marietta Street, which is the Omni Hotel. Ask that he stipulate to venue, identity, and a factual basis for the plea.
What?
We stipulate for the purposes of plea, Your Honor. We would just ask the probation terminate once he completes all of his requirements.
Any objection from the state?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Miss Andrews, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
No, but before I proceed, Judge, I needed to ask my attorney a question before I go on with my plea. I wanted to address something that I never got a chance to ask him yesterday. Is that possible?
You have a right to remain silent. Anything you choose to say can and will be used against you. But if you want to waive your right to remain silent, that's something that you and your attorney should discuss.
Judge, he can call me from the jail briefly, or I'll call the jail.
All right, thank you. Next case, please. ACDC, who do we have?
Your Honor, is this,
I don't know. We'll wait till the deputy unmutes. Deputy.
Ms.
Right.
Mitchell?
Who do we have here? Deputy Milton?
Last name is Francis, Your Honor. Inmate Francis.
Brent.
Yes, Judge, that's an add-on, position 2 through 4. That's the negotiated plea, Judge.
All right, thank you.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the name.
That's the add-on, Ms. Evans Battle from Tuesday, Raven Francis.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I had. Okay, got it. This is State versus Raven Francis. Miss Francis has the following number of cases. 24 CR 420G, accused of simple battery from January 19th of 2024. Second case is 24 CR 4949G from July 20th, 2024, accused of theft by taking and possession and use of drug-related objects. Third case from November 23rd of this year, 25 CR 7807G, accused of driving while license suspended or revoked and/or driving without a valid license. Ms. Francis, you've been advised of your rights. Your attorney is Mr. Haddad. May I place you under oath for the plea? We'll need to unmute. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge? I'm sorry, speak up, please.
Guilty.
Listen to the question. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge? Yes or no?
Yes.
Repeat.
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Evans-Battle, is this a global offer? Okay, please unmute.
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
Go ahead.
And as to case, the first case ending in 420G, it is for simple battery, police officer, 12 months, serve 30 days. Have a social worker visit for housing, no further violent contact with Officer Smith or law enforcement officers. Complete the Operation 21 law and decision-making class. It is to run concurrent with case ending in 4949G, which is theft by taking and possession of drug-related objects. As to count 1, 12 months, credit for time served, balance probated, complete an ADET and anti-theft course, 30 hours of community service, and stay away from 699 Spring Street Northwest. As to count 2, the state would move to null pros that count in contemplation of the plea. That case will run concurrent with the 0420G. As to case number 25 CR 007078, 07G, driving while license suspended or revoked, count 1, 12 months, probation, fine in the amount of $500, cannot drive without a valid license. And as to count 2, it would merge into count 1. That would run consecutive to the other 2 cases before us. This is a global offer. We ask that she stipulate to identity, venue, and a factual basis for the plea.
Your Honor, we stipulate for purposes of the plea, I would ask the court to, and before I forget, a social worker has already seen my client, provided her with housing information. I would ask the court to consider waiving the first 2 months of probation fees, Judge. But
Okay,
it's
granted.
Thank you, Judge.
Will she be released within 24 hours or does she have additional time?
Your Honor, it will be a time served sentence.
Okay, well, she's got to, no, it won't. It will be an operation law decision making. She'll be on probation.
No, yeah, I'm not disputing that, Judge. I'm sorry. I thought you were asking.
You mean she has no additional time beyond what's?
Yes, there's no
Okay.
additional time. That's correct.
Thank you. Miss Francis, I'm going to ask you some questions and I'll need to hear your responses loud and clear. Have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
Yes.
And are you still able to understand what's going on in your 3 cases?
Yes.
Are you satisfied with your attorney?
Yes.
And if you have you discussed that if you decide to plead guilty to all these charges, you would have to give up your right to a trial. You will not go back to a court to face your accuser, challenge the evidence and the charges brought against you, and have the state prove them beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes.
How do you plead to simple battery from January 19th, 2024?
Guilty.
Your sentence is 12 months to serve 30 days, credit for time served that you've already served. You are to have no violent contact with Officer Smith or any other law enforcement officer. And within 30 days of being released, you're to enroll in an operation and law decision-making class. And that's a program that's offered through Fulton County, and you're to complete that class. For the second case, position 3, 24 CR 4949G, how do you plead to theft by taking?
Guilty.
Your sentences will be 12 months to serve 30 days, balance probated. While you're on probation, you will undergo an alcohol and drug evaluation within 10 days of being released. You're also to enroll and complete an anti-theft class, 30 hours of voluntary community service at any nonprofit agency that's not a church and not a school, and you're to stay away from 699 Spring Street. Possession and use of drug-related objects will be null-crossed. Positions 2 and 3 will run concurrent. Position 4 will be a consecutive sentence, which means that you'll be on probation for up to 2 years. For position 4, how do you plead to driving while license suspended or revoked? Can't hear you.
Guilty.
All right. Count 2 will merge into count 1. The sentence is going to be 12 months probation to pay a $500 fine, and you're not allowed to drive or operate any motor vehicle unless you have a valid driver's license, adequate insurance, and proper registration. The first 2 months of your probation fees will be waived. You have to report to probation every month and make sure you comply with these conditions. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, going back to number 1, Ms. Andrews.
All right.
We're ready to proceed with the plea, Judge.
All right, Ms. Andrews, last time I asked you was, are you able to understand what's going on in your case?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you satisfied with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
If you decide to take this plea, you would have to give up your right to a trial. You will not go back to a court of law to face your accuser, challenge the evidence and the charges brought against you, and have the state prove them beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
I am
How do you plead to 1 count of simple assault?
guilty.
Your sentence is 12 months to serve 30 days, credit for time you've served. Once you're released, within 30 days or within 60 days, you are to undergo an MH evaluation and submit yourself to any treatment that's required. You're also to complete 30 hours of community service at any nonprofit agency, and cannot be a church and it cannot be a school. You complete your community service at a minimum rate of 5 hours per month. At all times, you have to have no contact with Malcolm McDonald, and you have to stay away from 190 Marietta Street in Atlanta, Georgia. That's the Omni Hotel. Once you've completed all these conditions and your probation fees are up to date, your probation will then terminate.
Thank you so much. I
You're
appreciate it.
welcome. Mhm.
All right.
Next, Your Honor, is add-on 1, Tracy Chichetti.
Excuse me, Judge, that case, she ended up taking her plea before Judge Porter yesterday on this case. So she's done with this case. She took
All
her
right.
plea before Judge Porter.
Deputy Milton, she's Miss Tracy Cachetti has already pled out, so she should be doing whatever she's required to do.
Yeah, I was released. So, okay,
Okay.
thank you. I appreciate it, Your Honor.
You're
So
welcome.
I'm gonna call courtroom 2, so he can speak to his client, Mr. Attorney Haddad.
Okay. Next case in courtroom 2.
44, Mr. Webster.
Is there Attorney Ricky Richardson on Zoom? Oh, there you are, Mr.
Hi here,
Richardson.
Judge. How are you?
Fine, thank you, sir.
Judge,
All
I'm here on
right.
Larry Webster.
Yes, sir. How are we proceeding with your client's case?
Judge, it's a not guilty, but we'd like to address bond. Currently, he
right.
has a bond that is disproportionate to the charges alleged. I think in this case it's a battery case.
All
They
right,
gave it a
let's see now.
$6,000.
Yeah, if
Sure.
you hold a minute, please. This is
Sure.
25 CR 5683F, Larry Webster accused of battery from September 16th of this year.
That's
Mr.
correct.
Webster has been advised of his rights and all right, let me just pull up the case. What's his
Mhm.
current bond? Mr. Richardson, what's his current bond?
Oh, he's charged with battery, Judge.
I know, what's his current bond?
Oh, he has I believe a $6,000 cash bond.
Oh, all right. Let's see
35.
why that is.
It's 35.
35.
Yeah. cash
Okay.
bond.
Which
Do I
is which
have
is equivalent to
pretrial? Do I have pretrial? Yeah, Miss Washington? Good
Yes, Your
morning.
Honor, I'm here. Good morning.
Good morning. I have Larry Webster, position 44. May I have his GCIC?
Yes, there are 3 arrest cycles. The last arrest was in September of this year for counts of aggravated assault, aggravated battery, possession of a firearm during, and criminal damage to property in the second. And I don't know, there's also a misdemeanor battery. I don't know if that's regarding this case.
That is.
Okay.
Yes.
There was a previous 2019 pretrial diversion program that was completed out of Clayton County, and that was regarding simple battery family violence, and criminal trespass, and that case was dismissed. And nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you, Miss Washington. All right. Mr. Richardson, so
Yes, Judge, my client is a lifelong resident of the metro area. As the court heard from the pretrial division, he has no prior felony conviction under this or any other jurisdiction. There is a pending case, but for our purposes, he has no felony conviction. He has substantial ties. He graduated from high school here. His mother works in the city government for Union City. His entire family is here. So I'd ask the court to give him a reasonable bond. The $3,500 cash bond is equivalent to basically a $35,000 bond for a simple battery charge, which is, completely disproportionate. The purpose of bond is obviously not to be punitive, but to assure his appearance in court. I'm working on his felony case to try and get bond on that case. And so would ask the court to give a reasonable bond, given his history, background. Additionally, Judge, I have an affidavit from the alleged victim in this case, and she has signed an affidavit indicating that she does not wish to prosecute this case. I spoke to her in person, and she also reduced it to writing. I'm in the courthouse now, but they told me this was all purpose, purely digital. I could deliver it to the solicitor's office or the clerk's office. I know it doesn't matter to them typically, but it's just an affirmative step that she attempt to appear in court, and she has no intent of prosecuting this case. And I'll tell you, as an officer of the court, I have an affidavit signed and notarized on the 17th of December, 2025, from Ms. Kaylin, K-A-I-L-Y-N, last name Evans, E-V-A-N-S. And it says substantially that she makes this affidavit freely and voluntarily, without fear, duress, threat, or promise of profit, that she does not intend or does not wish to prosecute this case. Again, I know the prosecutor, it's a state case, but to just give the court some indication that she is not afraid. I believe someone from victim witness either attempted to contact her and she reflected the same to them. So that's the court to set a good bond in the amount of $1,500, which is more proportionate to the type of offense. And he remains obviously innocent until proven guilty, though he has a pending aggravated assault charge. He's not being convicted of that. And I would ask the court again to give a bond that's consistent with that and not a $35,000 bond.
is he in a no bond status with the felony case?
He is. Before we could go before the magistrate, his case was indicted. It is assigned to Judge Shakur Ingram, and I am petitioning for bond for that case today. And we'll find out, I guess, from her clerk or case manager when his expected bond hearing would be.
And Judge, if I may, in this particular case, Mr. Richardson and I did not have to have an opportunity to speak. So I did have a different plea offer for him, but as it is in the situation with the bond, the reason why the bond was set as it were is that one of the allegations that was dismissed by the prosecutors in the DA's office was an allegation as to his shooting her. I had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Richardson, the victim advocate, who I believe spoke with Ms. Evans previously, indicating that she wanted to dismiss the charge. Our concern was because of the prior case in this, and it turns out that they dismissed it. And it's my understanding with the victim is that it was an accidental shooting, and that may be why the DA's office dismissed the allegation in reference to her. But, our position is that this incident happened on the Battery. We are not opposed to a surety bond. I would ask that it be in the amount of $3,500 instead of the $1,500 in which he asked for. And the only reason we would consider it is because the other charges are not being prosecuted by the DA's office.
All right. Anything else with regards to Mr. Richardson's request for bond reduction?
I think she said a surety bond instead of a all cash bond. And
I don't have a problem with that. I wish Miss Evans was here, but all right. I'll amend it to a 3,500.
the bond.
Just one question.
Yes, Judge.
Can we get her here?
Is Larry Webster Dre or Tez?
Dre.
Sorry?
Dre. He's considered Dre, I guess, in terms of nicknames.
Is his nickname Dre? D-R-E?
Is his nickname Dre?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the nickname, Judge. That's his middle name. Andre, or is it Dre?
DeAndre.
DeAndre is his middle name. So his mom, his nickname.
All right. I'll amend it to a 3,500 surety bond. Miss Evans Battle, has victim advocate indicated no violent contact?
Let me go back and look at the notes again.
What's that?
I don't have any information as to that.
Okay.
What was the question, Judge? I'm sorry.
Is it no violent contact or no contact?
No violent contact, Judge. She wishes to have contact.
All right. No violent contact with Kaylin Evans, but
Okay.
no contact with this other fella.
Yeah,
Called
that judge,
Ted.
he doesn't desire
T-E-Z.
to have any contact with him at all.
I understand. What's his name besides
His
the
name
nickname?
hold on, I'll tell you. His name is Cortez, Kortez. Middle initials D. Last name is Milling, or Milling.
Okay.
All right.
No contact with Cortez D. Milling. No
Correct.
violent contact with Kaylin Evans.
Mhm.
No
Okay.
weapons, no firearms. He's to surrender and relinquish any and all firearms that he owns. I don't
I
want
think he already
him.
did that. He did
All
that
right.
with the officer initially, Judge.
All right. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, and make sure we have a current address on him at all times. Please submit the
do.
proposed order, and you can email that to Miss Katrina Lewis, Katrina with a C.
Okay.
And Mr. Richards, any way that you can file your entry appearance so we can associate you with the case? So you can get
I will.
notifications and
Is it
information?
LEW? Is it LEWIS?
Yes, I got it in the chat to everybody
Okay.
this morning. I said send all paperwork in order to Katrina
Okay.
Lewis at FultonCountyGA.gov. But if you can file your entry and your waiver and all that stuff, I appreciate that. So we can
All
have
right.
your name associated to the case so you can get notification.
It'll be done shortly.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right,
Bye-bye.
this,
May I
and
please
have
speak,
you
Your Honor?
filed your waiver of arraignment?
I have not, but I will do that also along with everything else.
All right, so you're gonna file a waiver of arraignment
And may I
and
have the case number assigned to this case with you all?
25 CR
Mhm.
005683F.
It's 3F.
683F, assigned to Judge Eric Richardson.
Okay, good. All right, Judge. Well, thank you
All right.
very much.
Thank you.
Good to talk to you. Good to see
You
you.
too. Mhm.
Take care, bye.
Bye-bye. Next case, please.
We go to number 4 and 5, Mr. Davis. You gotta come back.
Robert Davis has got two matters before the court. 25 CR 6317F, accused of criminal trespass from October 11 of this year. His second case is 25 CR 7794F, accused of loitering and prowling, giving false information to an officer, and theft by taking from December 3rd, 2025. Mr. Davis is going to be taking a plea. Mr. Davis, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Ms. Evans Bell, what's the recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor, as to the, so that we're clear, on the 25 CR 007794F, that case has been transferred, I believe, an order's already been signed for that case to be transferred to the DA's office. So as to the case ending in 06317F, the recommendation on the criminal trespass is 12 months, serve 60 days, balance suspended in that particular case.
All right. Mr. White, are these the terms to which your client has agreed?
They are, Judge, and we stipulate
Alright.
for purposes of the plea.
Okay. Mr. Davis, on the criminal trespass matter, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
No,
And have you understood what's going on in your case?
yes,
Are you satisfied with your attorney?
yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
And if you decide to plead guilty to criminal trespass, you would have to give up your right to a trial. You won't go back to court to face your accuser, challenge the evidence brought against you, be able to present your own arguments and defenses, and the state won't have to prove the charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you plead to criminal trespass?
You.
Your sentence is 12 months to serve 60 days, credit for time that you've served, balance suspended. That closes out the criminal trespass case.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yeah,
What's the stay away? They said a stay away. What's the stay away address?
I didn't hear a stay away. There wasn't one.
Okay. And also Ms. Battles on position 5, I did not see a transfer order for felony on that case. There's not one file. And
All
if
right.
one was sent.
I'll
I need to
send
be-
another one. I sent like 4 or 5 at the same
Oh,
time.
wow.
Who
Okay.
did you send them to? Because I didn't receive them.
Can you resend
I
those to
will
Ms. Lewis,
resend them.
please?
I'll resend it. Okay.
Thank you. All right, so the Mr. Davis, on your second case involving loitering, prowling, giving false information, theft by taking, that's going to be transferred to the district attorney's office to be treated as a felony matter. So you'll be assigned to your case will be assigned to Superior Court. Thank you.
I guess we go to number 10, Mr. Greer.
Tariq Greer is accused of 2467 misdemeanor offenses stemming from a traffic matter, 25 CR 4038C. Driving, fleeing, attempting to elude, attempting to misrepresent a tag, driving without a valid license, improper erratic lane change, reckless driving, failure to obey, and failure to use the turn signal. Mr. Gray, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is Mr. White. Please raise your right hand for the plea. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Evans Battle?
Yes, Your Honor. As to Mr. Greer, as to count one, drive fleeing and attempting, it would be 12 months, served 30 days, credit for time served, balance probated, a fine in the amount of $1,000. As to the count two, the state would move to null pros that case. As to count three, driving without a valid license, 12 months, probation, 40 hours of community service, cannot drive without a license. As to count four, the state would move to null pros that lane change. As to count five, 12 months probation, a fine in the amount of $500, complete the defensive driving course, and complete the VIP, at least one VIP. As to count six will merge with the count five. Count seven merges also into count five. We ask that he stipulate to identity, venue, and a factual basis for the plea.
Your Honor, we stipulate for the purposes of plea, we would just ask to convert his fines to an additional 150 community service hours totaling 190 with the 40 the state was already asking. And as to the probation, terminate or go non-reporting once he completes all his requirements.
Okay. Ms. Washington, could you refresh my memory about this GCIC? Position 10.
Yes, Your Honor. There are 9 arrest cycles. The last arrest was in 2023 out of Cobb County for an FTA. There was also first offender probation in 2024 for an aggravated assault, and it appears that the defendant is currently on probation for that case. There was also an FTA in 2021. And there are no other convictions listed on the GCIC.
All right. Does he have any holes, Mr. White, elsewhere?
He does, Judge, here in Fulton County.
On the $1,000 fine, I'll amend it to a $500 fine plus 50 hours of community service, which will add up his community service to 90 hours. Is that acceptable?
Okay, so you're not willing to convert all of the fines?
No.
Well, there's also another $500 fine as well.
Yep. So he still has to pay $1,000.
Mr. Greer, you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Go forward, Judge.
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Greer, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol?
No.
Please speak up.
No. Yes, sir.
Have you understood what's going on in your case?
Yes.
Can't hear you, sir.
Yes.
And are you satisfied with your attorney?
Yes.
If you decide to plead guilty to these driving charges, your license will be suspended. Do you understand that?
Yes. Yes, sir.
And the license will remain suspended for 12 months.
Yes, okay. Yes,
All right? And then in order for you to drive, you would have to apply for reinstatement. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Also, if you decide to plead guilty, you would have to give up your right to a trial. You cannot go back to court to face your accuser, challenge the evidence brought against you, and have the state prove these charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes.
How do you plead to fleeing or attempting to elude a police officer, driving without a valid license, and reckless driving?
Guilty.
On the driving count one, the sentence is 12 months to serve 30 days, credit for time served, balance probated. Your probation will continue after you have been released from all your holds. Do you understand? Once you begin probation, for count one, it will be a $500 fine plus 50 hours of community service. On count two will be null pros. Count three, driving without a valid license, is 12 months probation to complete 40 hours of community service and no driving until you have a valid driver's license, adequate insurance, and proper registration. So this is a total of 90 hours of community service, and you are to do your community service at a minimum rate of 10 hours per month at any nonprofit agency that's not a church and not a school. Count four, improper erratic lane change, is null pros. Count five, reckless driving. Sentence is 12 months probation, $500 fine. That brings your fine up to $1,000, and you're to pay that fine at a minimum rate of $100 per month. In addition to the fine, you're to complete a defensive driving program, and you're to complete that within the first 6 months of your probation. This is a program that you would have to complete with a driving school listed on the DDS website. You just cannot pick up any school out there. It must be a school listed with the Department of Driver Services website. You're also to attend and complete one victim impact panel. Count 6 and 7 will merge into count 5. Thank you.
We would ask for 3 months of fee waivers considering the heft of his fine. plus-
That's granted.
Thank you.
Next case.
Judge, I'm sorry to interrupt you again. This is Ms. Lewis. His total community service hours, he has 30 and 50 on the first charge, which is 90, and another additional 40 on the third charge, so it's 120 hours.
No. Count one is $500 fine plus 50.
Also, it's not including the, okay, 50, okay, that's 50. Okay, and then the 40,
And then count three is 40 hours community service for a total of 90.
okay,
I'll come back out all in one time, all y'all. in one
thank
time.
you.
Hey, let's go 35, I'm sorry, 35, 36, Mr. Porter.
Okay. Is it Ms. Renford? Ms. Renford, how are we proceeding with your client?
Negotiated plea, Your Honor.
All right,
I'd like
thank
to
you.
be heard on. Repeat that, Your Honor?
I said thank you.
Okay.
Ronald Porter has 2 cases before us. First one is simple battery family violence from October 11th, 2022, case 24 CR 2342E. Mr. Porter has also a bench warrant under 25 FTA 2363. Mr. Porter, you've been advised of your rights. Your attorney is Ms. Renford. Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge? Yes or no?
I do.
Okay. Ms. Evans Battle, what's the recommendation?
Yes, 12 months probation, serve, I'm sorry, it's 12 months probation, 30 hours of community service, complete an 8-week anger management program, no further violent contact with Michelle Schumpert, as spelled SUHUMPERT. As to the second case, the FTA, the state would move to null pros that case. In contemplation of the plea, we ask that he stipulate to identity, venue, and a factual basis for the plea.
And how many days would you be requiring him to have served?
Whatever credit for time, whatever time he's already served, we're not asking for any additional time.
Okay. Ms. Renford, do you stipulate to the factual basis, venue, and ID, and does your client accept these terms?
Yes, Your Honor. I wanted to ask if the court would consider terminating probation after he has completed his community service and the 8-week anger management program.
Any objection, Ms. Evans Battle, or do you prefer non-reporting?
I would prefer non-reporting. I know it's an older case, but at this particular time. That's our recommendation.
Give me a moment. I just want to see how many days had he served in. All right, this was from 2022. So presently he has served 11 days. Okay. Credit for time served. Okay. All right. Mr. Porter, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
Yes,
And are you still able to understand what's going on in your case?
I do.
Are you satisfied with your attorney?
Yes, I am.
If you decide to plead guilty to this charge, you would have to give up your right to a trial. You will not go back to a court of law to face your accuser, be able to challenge the evidence and the charges brought against you, present your own defenses, have the state prove the charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes,
How do you plead to one count of simple battery family violence?
guilty.
Your sentence is going to be 12 months to serve 11 days, credit for the time served 11 days. You will be placed on probation. While you're on probation, you're to complete 30 hours of voluntary community service at any nonprofit agency that's not a church and not a school. You're also to enroll and complete 8 anger management classes with any qualified school approved by your probation officer. You're to begin those classes within 30 days of being released. At all times, you're to have no violent contact with Michelle Chambon. Once you have completed your 30 hours of community service, your anger management classes, and you're up to date with your probation fees, your probation will then be non-reporting. Thank you.
All right, next we have 26, Mr. Mitchell.
And Your Honor, that's gonna be a negotiated plea, Judge.
All right. Tony Dwight Mitchell is accused of theft by shoplifting, possession and use of drug-related objects from December 2nd of this year. Accusation 25 CR 77481. Mr. Mitchell, you've been advised of your rights. Your attorney is Mr. Haddad. May I place you under oath? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ms. Evans-Bell?
Yes, Your Honor, as to count 1, the theft by shoplifting, 12 months probation, serve 30 days in detention, credit for time served, balance probated, 40 hours of community service, complete an anti-theft course. As to count 2, 12 months probation, complete an ADET, stay away from Home Depot located at 3885 Jonesboro Road in Atlanta. Ask that he stipulates to identity, venue, and a factual basis for the plea.
Your Honor, we stipulate for purpose of the plea, I would ask the court to consider waiving the first 2 months of probation and possibly non-reporting probation upon completion of all the terms, Judge.
Ms. Washington, may I have your GCIC, please?
This is Mr. Mitchell.
Yes, Tony Mitchell. Position 26.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry, my computer is moving slow.
Okay.
There are 25 arrest cycles The last arrest appeared to be in Georgia from 2008 for an FTA. There was a 2008 theft by receiving stolen property felony conviction. 2006 driving while license suspended or revoked. An additional FTA from 2006. And there is a 95 felony conviction for forgery in the second. And there is nothing in addition from the last 10 years. 2003 misdemeanor conviction for criminal trespass. 2004 theft of services misdemeanor conviction. 2003 felony conviction for theft by receiving stolen property. An additional 2003 felony conviction for aggravated assault, willful obstruction, fleeing, forgery in the second,
Oh,
and
that's
driving. Okay.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, I'll waive his fees for the first 2 months and he'll be placed on non-reporting probation.
Thank you, Judge.
Once he completes all the conditions and his probation fees are up to date, then and only then will he be non-reporting. Until then, he reports every month.
Understood.
Okay. Do we still want to proceed?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Mitchell, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
From medicine.
All right. Are you still able to understand what's going on?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
If you decide to plead guilty to these charges, you would have to give up your right to a trial. You will not go back to a court of law, face your accuser, challenge the evidence brought against you, and have the state prove the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you plead to theft by shoplifting and possession and use of a drug-related object?
Guilty.
For the shoplifting, your sentence is 12 months to serve 30 days, credit for time served. Once you've completed the time served, you'll be reporting to probation to complete 40 hours of community service at a minimum rate of 5 hours per month and complete an anti-theft class, which you will have to enroll within 60 days of being released. For the possession and use of drug-related object, it will be 12 months probation and submit to an alcohol and drug evaluation within 10 days of being released and to comply with any and all treatment. I will waive for the first 2 months of your probation fees. And once you have completed all the conditions and your probation fees are up to date, then your probation will be non-reporting. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. On 32 Mitchell Street,
When?
next week.
Next week. I'll call her my last. All right, let's do number 10 and 11, Mr. Harley.
Over there.
Did you say 11?
Yes, 10 and 12, I'm sorry.
All right. Ismail Harley has 2 matters before the court. Criminal trespass under 25 CR 110D from January 1st of this year. And the second matter is a bench warrant from August 21st of this year, 25 FTA 2361. Mr. Harley, you've been advised of your rights and your attorney is Mr. White. That's a plea, correct?
That's correct, Judge.
All right. Mr. Harley, do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Evans Battle?
Yes, Your Honor. 12 months, served 30 days, balance probated, 40 hours of community service, Operation 21 law and decision-making class, stay away from all martyr locations in compliance with the current suspension. We ask that he stipulate to identity, venue, and a factual basis for the plea. As to the FTA ending in 2361, the state would move to null pros that case.
Your Honor, we stipulate for the purposes of the plea and just ask that once he's completed all of his requirements, his probation terminate or go non-reporting.
I'll do non-reporting. Mr. Harley, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
And have you understood what's going on in your case?
Kind of, it said 30 days, the balance is finished. So does that mean I get out today?
No, it's 30 days balance probated. You'll be on probation.
Okay, so what about, can I, because I've only been locked up. I've been locked up over 30 days from DeKalb County, but I've been
Let me see.
Okay.
Position 11.
I got locked up 2 days before Thanksgiving.
Or Miss Lewis, if your Odyssey is working a little faster, do you have, how much time has Mr. Harley been in custody for this case and for the FTA?
Or for the FTA, he was arrested on he was at the Fulton County Jail on December the 8th of 2025. And at that time, let's see, he has been in jail as of 11 days on the FTA. Prior to that, when he was originally arrested on this case, he was in there for 2 days from January the 5th of 2025. So if he was transferred from another jail, it won't show that, but he got to the Fulton County Jail on December the 8th for the FTA. He's been in there for 11 days, and prior to that, the original arrest, he spent 2 days on this charge. So
Mr. Harley, I can give you credit for 26 days.
You give me credit
Is
for
what the sheriff will give you credit for, and that means you have 2 more days to serve at the Fulton County Jail.
Is it possible for me to get the 2 days to spend? I'm supposed to pick up, I just got proof from my apartment from Gateway. My government talked to the council, and I'm supposed to pick up my key on Friday morning, ma'am. I've already been locked up in 14 days from DeKalb County. And
Any objection to amending it to serve 26 days, credit for time served 13 days, Ms. Evans Battle?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So we'll amend it to 12 months to serve 26 days, credit for time served 13 days, which will allow you to be released within, well, you don't have any holes. So, yeah, you should be released within 24 hours.
Yes, ma'am. So then you said after.
But you report to probation on Monday morning at 132 Mitchell Street.
No problem. When you said the probation will be over after I complete these classes, or it'll be now?
Your probation will not be over. It'll be non-reporting. If you comply with everything and your probation fees are up to date.
Okay, so it's no classes, it's just paying the fees?
No, sir.
There is a class in community services we spoke about yesterday.
Okay, how much hours community service and what kind of class?
40 hours of community service.
Uh-huh.
That's not in the Operation 21 class.
Operation 21?
Yeah, it's a law and decision-making class. You can do it online.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So moving on.
Thank
As I was saying, are you satisfied with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
And have you, has it been explained to you that if you decide to plead guilty, you would have to give up your right to a trial? You will not go back to court to face your accuser, challenge the evidence brought against you, and have the state prove the charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to criminal trespass at Marta?
Guilty.
Your sentence is 12 months to serve 26 days. Credit for time served 13 days. Balance probated.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
You report to probation on Monday before 3 p.m. And while you're on probation, you will report every month, once a month. You will complete 40 hours of community service at any nonprofit agency at a minimum rate of 5 hours per month. It cannot be a church and it cannot be a school, but anything else that's nonprofit is acceptable. You're to enroll in the Operation 21 Law and Decision Making class within 60 days of being released, and you're to complete the class. You can do it online. You are not to return to any MARTA property. You cannot be at any of the stations or the parking lot or the facilities, and you cannot use their buses and trains in accordance with your active suspension.
Yes, Your Honor.
That concludes, okay, and your bench warrant is dismissed.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, and his probation is non-reporting only after he has completed the classes, the community service, and his probation fees are up to date.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Judge.
And if you're number 18, Mr. Lawrence.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I had one case from ACDC. I don't know if, doesn't look like she was there, but I guess I'll call and find out what's going on.
Could you please, because they're not on Zoom.
Yeah, all right, I will.
Andre Lawrence is accused of criminal trespass and misdemeanor possession of marijuana less than 1 ounce. I think those were the two charges. Yeah. Accusation 25 CR 7745C. Mr. Lawrence, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is Mr. White. May I place you under oath for the plea? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Speak up, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Ms. Evans-Battle?
Yes, Your Honor. As to count 1, criminal trespass, 12 months, serve 30 days, credit for time served, balance probated, social worker visit, complete the OP 21 law and decision-making class, serve 20 hours of community service, stay away from MARTA in compliance with all of their suspensions. Count 2 would be where state would move to null pros that case as part of the plea. We ask that he stipulate to identity, venue, and a factual basis for the plea.
We do stipulate for the purposes of the plea, Your Honor. Again, we would request that the probation terminator go non-reporting once it's completed all its requirements and waive 2 fees.
I'll do non-reporting once he's completed everything and probation fees are up to date, and I'll waive the first 2 months of probation fees. Mr. Lawrence, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
Yes.
And are you still able to understand what's going on in your case?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with your attorney?
Yes, I am.
If you decide to plead guilty to the criminal trespass, you would have to give up your right to a trial. You will not go back to a courtroom to face your accuser, challenge the evidence brought against you, and have the state prove the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes, I am.
How do you plead to 1 count of criminal trespass?
Guilty.
Speak up.
Guilty.
The sentence is 12 months to serve 30 days, credit for the time you've served. Once you're released, you'll be on probation. While on probation, you will complete 20 hours of community service at any nonprofit agency at a minimum rate of 5 hours per month. You have to enroll and complete the Operation 21 Law and Decision Making class, and you're not to be on any MARTA property until your suspension is over, which includes the parking lot, the facilities, trains, and buses. Count 2 will be null prost. You can go your probation, you will report to probation every month until you've completed your conditions and your probation fees are up to date.
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you. Waiver of first 2 months of fees. Did you have a question, sir?
So when will I be released?
Within the next 24 hours.
Oh, okay. So he's got the time then? Okay.
Yes.
I don't have the figures, so I'm counting on you, Mr. White.
It's 9 days as of 12/12, so I
Okay,
don't know.
So today,
Within the
And-
next 24 hours,
I didn't hear you.
within the next 24 hours.
All right,
So
thank you.
your time served date is as of now, but they don't process you out immediately. It takes a little time.
All right.
next case.
Now we got number 43, Mr. Wallace.
Ms. Renford, how are we proceeding?
Negotiated plea, Your Honor.
All right. Sean Anthony Wallace is accused of willful obstruction of an officer from November 9th of this year, accusation 25 CR 74138. Mr. Wallace, your attorney is Ms. Renford, and you've been advised of your right to remain silent. May I place you under oath for the plea? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Ms. Evans-Battle?
Yes, it's 12 months, served 64 days, credit for time served, balance probated, $300 fine. We would ask that he stipulate to identity, venue, and a factual basis for the plea.
Ms. Renford, do you so stipulate for your plea? Sorry?
Yes, Your Honor, we stipulate.
All right. Mr. Wallace, have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
No, ma'am.
And have you understood what's going on in your case?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And are you satisfied with your attorney?
I'm satisfied with my time.
If you decide to plead guilty to this charge, you would have to give up your right to a trial. You won't go back to court, face your accuser, challenge evidence brought against you, and the state won't have to prove the charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
I am.
How do you plead to one count of willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer?
Guilty.
Your sentence is 12 months to serve 64 days, credit for time served 32 days. You'll be released within 24 hours. I don't see any holes at the present time. And you report to probation on Monday. And as soon as you pay off your $300 fine, your probation will terminate.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next case.
That's all we have in the courtroom, Judge.
Your Honor, I have some announcements.
All right, let's proceed. Give me the position number first, please.
Sure. Your Honor, on position number 13 through 16, we're resetting it. I'm sorry, this is on Harvey. Last name is Harvey.
Yeah,
We're resetting it, requesting a reset to January the 8th.
right. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. No, only through 16, right?
That is correct, Judge.
All right. So it's going to be further notice to January 8th, 2026.
On position number 24 and 25, Gabrielle Mitchell.
Okay.
The state is requesting a reset of 2 weeks, Judge.
The state or the defense?
The state, I believe.
Yes, Your Honor, we are.
All right.
And Your Honor, we can reset her until the 8th of January as well. She's got a felony charge that's gonna keep her until the 5th anyway.
All right. So 24 and 25 reset January 8th.
And I think, on behalf of Mr. White, Mr. Duffy, position number 6. John Duffy, that's gonna be a waiver of arraignment. And then not.
That's correct.
All right. That's going to, please make sure you submit your waivers to Miss Katrina Lewis, and that's going to be further notice for jail jury.
Your Honor, position, sorry, I apologize for jumping around. Position number 21,
Okay.
Daniel Mack.
Mm-hmm.
That's also gonna be a waiver of arraignment and a not guilty plea.
All right. That's going to be further notice for jail jury.
And one other announcement, Judge, position number. Robert Samuel, position number 37, Judge, that's gonna be a waiver of arraignments and a not guilty plea.
37, Robert Samuel is going to be a waiver of arraignment and further notice jail jury. All right, according to my little cheat sheet from Mr. Haddad, I think, position number 2, Lyria Bailey was released, so that's going to be further notice. Position number 3, Trevon Banner, I've got a state reset. Mr. White? Is that
You're right.
correct?
State reset.
Yes, for felony transfer.
So am I resetting it to the
You said-
following Thursday
You
or
said it for 2 weeks.
so that would be what would that date be? December?
Is that the January?
Be January. Next Thursday would be Christmas.
Right.
And
Oh.
then
Reset it, it will have to at least be on, for 2 weeks out, it will be either December the 30th or December the 6th or the 8th.
Oh, December the 30th would be fine.
All right,
Thank-
further notice to December 30th for status of transfer. All right, what's going on? All right, let me see. 56. Position 7 through 8, Carrie Phelps, that's a null pros.
Yes, I received those already.
Okay. Position 9, I have John Graham, and I see that's a waiver of arraignment and further notice to jail jury. All right. What are we doing for positions 17
It's a waiver, Judge.
is a waiver of arraignment and further notice to jail jury. Then I have Javier Lilburn,
He was released,
and
Judge.
he was released, and that's further notice, and that's for positions 19 and 20. "22, Ramon Mack."
that's a null process, I believe, Judge.
Yes, it is.
Yes, I received the null process
Yeah.
already.
22 and 23 are dismissed or null pros. 24 and 25, that's a state reset to January 8th. "27, have we transferred Mr. Neem's case? David Neem?
We're still asking for additional time. If we can get that one for December 30th.
Judge, on Mr. Neem, it's been reset a few times, but he's got other issues. I'd rather maybe reset it for the 8th of January, just in case we need to have somebody more pressing than the 30th.
All right. Further notice to January 8th, 2026, pending a transfer.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
28 through 29, Nicole Osman has been released, so these are further notice. 32 through 33, Mr. Marky Penn.
He's been released.
Yeah, he's been released. I have Richard Peavy in the middle. He's been released too. 30 to 31. He's released as well.
That's correct, Judge.
And then Mynisha Pitts. Any updates on the transfer?
She's been accepted. I sent the paperwork over to Miss Young
When did you send that to her?
the other day, but I just forwarded it to you
Yeah,
again.
because she's out of the office. She had an emergency yesterday, so she wasn't able to get
Oh,
that.
okay. I sent it to someone else. They told me not to send it to that person, to send it to her. So,
Well, to cover everything, or FYI, just send it to all the LMM because a lot of things happen. So just send it to everybody.
all right, then I'll remember that. Thank you.
Yeah, and somebody would address it.
Okay, 38, Rashad Stovall. Is that the person you need to speak to at the South Annex, Mr. Haddad?
It is, Judge. He's got other issues, Judge. I mean, I'm here. I can wait, see if they pop up. But I know the deputies here were kind enough to call this morning to remind them that court started at 9, but they're still not on.
What would you like to do? I can reset it to next Tuesday, or I can reset it. Well, look at Miss Lewis's eyebrows fly up. Okay.
Judge, honestly, I would ask to reset it until after the year. The 8th is
Okay.
fine, Judge.
Further
There's-
notice to January 8th,
There's no.
2026, and that's for Stovall. 39 through 41 is Mr. Kenneth Tenner, and he's released.
Correct.
And then I have Torrance Thomas, who's also released.
That's correct.
And then the 43 was a plea, 44 was waiver of arraignment for the notice. 45, Philip Williams is released.
Release.
45 and 46.
Mhm.
All right, and then we have add-on one who was a plea already, and Raymond Francis is a plea. Did I see a second add-on?
Yes, from my understanding, I was told from Miss Young yesterday that y'all had a young lady on the SEA counter yesterday that you asked to be addressed on today's SEA counter. I mean, on state out purpose counter. I mean a man. I'm sorry. He was bills up.
He made
Bills
bond
Up.
already.
He did.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cause they asked for it to be reset. So
I'm so sorry, could you repeat the announcement? This was Mr. Billups from the C calendar that was put to the 11 a.m. calendar. So he's there?
He made bond.
He made bond. Okay,
okay.
so he's further notice then.
Okay.
All right, so it's 10:15.
We do have a DV calendar.
There's no one in courtroom 2. There's no ACDC. Is Tobias Mallory on Zoom? That's from the DV bench warrant calendar. No? All right, we'll wait till 11 a.m. for Tobias Mallory. Will you be speaking with him, Mr. White or Mr. Haddad?
I'll take care of that.
All right.
You sure, Tom? You sure?
Of course, yeah.
All right.
You want
Okay.
Miss Grace to try to contact him to get him on early? I mean, Miss Miss Champion.
I'm in favor of that.
All right. All right, then in the meantime, who's handling the competency calendar?
Mr. Bartels, he's here, Judge.
Okay.
All right,
He's
and
hiding
Your
in the
Honor,
wings. Okay.
may I be excused?
Yes, Mr. Haddad, have a good
Brentford. All right,
have a
thank
good
you.
holiday, okay?
Likewise,
Okay.
Judge. We'll see you in a couple weeks, maybe 3
Yes,
weeks.
sir. Be safe. Enjoy. Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
Good. Fine, thank you, Mr. Bartel. Do you think you are ready to address the CC calendar? Mr.
Your
Rowe?
Honor, I think we could address most of the cases. There are a couple of folks who, aren't coming out of their cells. So I'm waiting to be taken up to 5C to see them. So maybe we could take a recess for that, or we could do part of the
Yeah,
calendar.
no, that's fine. We have a lull at the moment, so Miss Champion, Mr. Rhodes is here looking very Hollywood right now, so we can
Hey, look sharp.
so let's go ahead and go into a breakout. Who else needs to go into a breakout? That would be myself, courtroom 2, No one's there right now. Mr. Rhodes, Miss Burgess, Miss Evans Battle, you're joining us as well? No? Okay.
Have a good one, Ms. Evans Battle.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you, Miss Evans.
No.
You did.
Good morning. Is Attorney Tom White still here?
I am.
Good morning, Mr. White. My name is Bianca West. I'm the aunt of Capri Harvey. I didn't hear exactly what they said. I think y'all said that they reset it. Is that correct?
Yes, that's a state reset. Mr. Haddad handled that case. But yes, it's been reset to January 8th. The state is asking for that reset. So
Okay. Thank you, Mr. White.
you're welcome.
Do I need to reach out to that public defender since he's handling it, or have you taken over?
Actually, it's a moving target. It may be me next time. It may be someone else. Have you got something to write with?
Yes, sir.
Let me give you my phone number and just call me. We'll talk about it over the phone instead of this open line.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
All right, 404-536-16.
Mm-hmm. 5. You said 16.
Yeah, 1601 are the last four.
All right. Thank you.
No worries.
State.
All right, is Tobias Mallory joined us by any chance? Any updates? Not yet? Okay. And I think we are waiting on one possible plea from the other calendar. So Miss Greenhouse, please hold tight. And in the meantime, I'll just go over the calendars just to make sure everyone, so we can release some folks who don't need to be here. We're waiting on the domestic violence bench warrant, Tobias Mallory. On the state all-purpose calendar, position 1 was a plea, 2 is released, 3 is reset December 30th. Possible transfer. 4 was a plea, 5, Robert Davis is transferred to the DA's office. 6 is a waiver and further notice jail jury. 7 and 8 are null pros. 9 is a waiver, jail jury. 10 is a plea. 11 is a plea. 12 is null pros. 13, 14, reset January 8th. 15, 16, reset January 8th. 17 is a waiver, jail jury. 18, Lawrence is a plea. 19, 20 is released for the notice. 21 is a waiver, jail jury. 22, 23 are null pros. 24 and 25 further notice to January 8th. 26 is a plea. 27 is further notice January 8th. 28, 29 is released for the notice. 30, 31 released for the notice. 32, 33 released for the notice. 34 is transferred to the DA's office. 35 is a plea. 36 null pros. 37 is a waiver for the notice, jail jury. 38 is further notice January 8th. 39 through 41 are released. 42 Thomas is released. 43 Wallace is a plea. 44 is a plea. 45 is released. 46 is released. Add-on calendar, I think we already covered that. Position, they all were pleas. All right, we'll be in a brief recess until Mr. Mallory shows up. And courtroom 2, are you able to produce what was the, sorry. Are you able to possibly produce Jesse Vanis?
Judge, they're going up there now, so see if Mr. Venice can come down.
Okay, all right. So we'll just be in recess until those two are there. I have an Amanda on Zoom. Can we assist you? We can pause the live stream. Amanda, if you're on Zoom, please unmute and start your video.
Hold up, Judge. We still on live on YouTube.
Okay.
She paused the wrong one.